Alright, Gen V, the spinoff to The Boys, right? I know, a little late to the party, my bad. But I finally found the time to binge watch the show, and it's kind of weird. Not to say it's bad, no. In fact, there's a lot of things I fuck with. You know, shit that had me all like, whoa. But there's also a lot of choices made this season that confused the fuck out of me. Had me like, why is this scene a thing? Why are you two together? Why are you such a piece of shit? But without further ado, the weird, the bad, the good, the great, the good. Let's talk about it. I guess I should start by saying that I have seen The Boys. Shout out my boy Homelander. Huey. But in regards to this, I went in blind. No trailers, no promos, nothing. Not even the comic the show is based on, nada. But I like The Boys, so I watched this. So the show follows Marie, our main protagonist, another victim of the flaunt blue V-juice that bad parents keep injecting into their kids to give them superpowers. And as for Marie, unfortunately, she unlocks her abilities at the worst possible time. Good kill. Anyway, after Maria's streak performance, she gets sent to an orphanage for the gifted, where she spends her time controlling her powers till she's 18. And can I just say, this isn't a complaint, but I do find it funny that the orphanage they got these superpower babies at is just a regular ass building in the middle of the city, like it's normal. Best defense they got is just metal gate. They got all these fucking superpower kids sleeping in the same room. Like, I don't know about y'all, but if I was there, I would fear for my life every single night. All it takes is one bad breakup and one of these hormonal fucking teenagers could blow me the fuck up. The only guards we see there is like just these regular ass dudes. So we come to find out that Marie has been accepted into a college. No, not just any college. No, a super college for supers to become super. And Marie wants to go there so she can further develop her powers, which suck, by the way, it's complete ass, so that she can get into the 7. Once at the college called Godolkin, by the way, which, quick side note, Godolkin is like a website that the team actually made for, I'm guessing for the show. Maybe it existed beforehand, but I just thought that's a neat detail that I didn't like catch while watching until I researched. Whatever. It's here that we get introduced to the rest of our cast that we will be following for the rest of the show. Well, most of them. There's Slutty Emma, who fucking kill me. She's Marie's roommate at the college whose ability allows her to shrink. And this is where we start getting into the weird. I'll point out more examples later, but this is the start of it. And by weird, what I mean is that there are a lot of character decisions or traits that get established early on, but get changed entirely episode to episode or even scene to scene. Take like Emma, for example, the first episode, right? The introduction to our Robin of the season, to who she is as a character. And the only lines of dialogue they give her in this episode is how much she loves dick and or wanting to get into a threesome with everyone on campus.
Andy's uncut. Because I guess like he's impossible to cut. I'd burn my tongue on that. Big, fiery sea cucumber.
I mean, I'm also hoping for a 3-way. Oh my God! You're gonna have a 3-way? You're literally living my dream.
Dude, and listen, I don't kink shame, okay? That's not the issue. The issue is the whiplash I get when halfway through the episode, they give her a pretty emotional scene where she's throwing up and in pain to use her abilities. Plus the following episode where we get something similar again, you know, when she's like checking DMs and comments and getting all sad and shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I like her later down the line, but that's because she did like a whole 180 into being like an emotional love interest for Sam. But you can't convince me that this chick is the same person 2 episodes in. You got Uncut Human Torch, who's pretty much the top dog at school. He's super strong, he can go on fire, which burns his clothes off, so you get to see his dick waffling around as he kills you. Cool. And although he exits the present timeline of the show pretty early, he's featured in like multiple flashbacks with his brother Sam, so he doesn't really leave the main storyline. And speaking of his brother Sam's raw as fuck, okay? Yeah. Sam, he like snuck up on me in terms of how much I liked him, actually. His childlike persona combined with his like tragic situation. Plus, he's also strong. Like, strong as fuck, damn. Like, fuck. Making any action scene he's part of a joyous like spectacle to watch. Also, this very animated approach to show his like crumbling psyche reminded me of another character who never got his due diligence, you know? Hashtag bring back noir. Plus, he arguably has like the strongest acting, I think, in the series, at least amongst the kids, right? I especially like this one.
Sam, don't kill people.
Okay, that's pretty normal.
I'm normal, Emma! This is what normal looks like when you've had my fucking life!
Then there's Kate. Yay! Yay! Woo! Let's go, Kate. Yes. Yeah. Both Luke and Andre's girlfriend, whose ability allows her to take away free will with a touch, and yeah, she she is definitely a character that is in the show. And yeah, my feelings towards Kate is very complicated. On one hand, when Kate makes the decision to go against the Dean and turns into the She-Lander, I was here, you know, I was cheering, enthusiastic. But on the other hand, she's a certified rat. A manipulated rat, yes, but a rat nonetheless. Plus, she's a cheater to pretty much the only actual superhero on campus. Both her and like Stoner Andre, who, it's fucking Andre, man. Fucking Andre, man. Listen, Andre, the third male lead in the show, his character probably hurt me the most because he's the kind of guy, you know, I would label myself as, you know, the good friend, you know, laid back. He was like an easy target to like, and they fucked him. They you know, the hoop was 2 feet off the ground. He had no defenders, and somehow he missed a wide open dunk twice. It's abysmal. First and second episode, he's like a good friend to Luke, you know, mourning with his like grieving girlfriend Kate. You know, it's sad, but nice. You know, he's a cool guy. Third episode, you know, he still claims to be a good friend to Luke, but I fell for your girlfriend. And now I will proceed to fuck her. Whoa, slow down there, buddy. It's not a good look for either of you. Fourth episode, we're pretty much official, you know, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. But also, R.I.P. Luke. 5 and 6. Oh no, turns out this didn't start after Luke died. Oh no, Luke, my best friend, but I was also, you know, fucking his girlfriend behind his back when he was alive. Haha, fuck you, aren't I great? Like, what the fuck? And lastly, there's the TA Jordan, whose ability allows her to shape and change her gender, which, you know, newsflash, hasn't been a power since 2015. Her main storyline revolves around her father, who, because of her ability to change her gender and Jordan herself being comfortable enough to be a guy or girl, they end up clashing, you know, bumping heads with Pops because he only views Jordan as a boy. Boo! Bigot. And that's it for our main cast. There are other important characters in the series, like the Dean, the donut fucker, this bitch, that chick, you know, her, him, the funny fish, and a couple other S-tier characters that like make their cameos towards the end. And, you know, as for the plot, there's pretty much only two main things that our cast of characters has to figure out and by extension solve. One of which is to save Sam from the underground torture dungeon, a plan put into motion by Luke when he told Andre, "Your dad has it." Which this line somehow translated to, "The information is located in your dad's statue's balls." Huh? Why not just say, "Bro, it's in the statue"? How the fuck would anybody catch this? You know what I mean? I was sitting there like, bro, what? How did you figure that out? Anyway, and the second plot point, which kind of goes along with the first, in that this chick is making a super biovirus that will only make any super who takes this obey the user and not harm humans, but also can poison and kill them. How does this work? Who fucking knows? Which is to say that outside these two objectives, there's like a lot of fluff side plots. It feels like, right, in order to reach the 8th episode, you know, you got this donut fucker, fucking Mythbusters head ass introduced and removed in the same episode. And like by the end of it, like the way he's written out is because, you know, he fucks everything with a hole, and that's how you get the one up. It's very weird. I was like, oh, I like this dude. And then he did the whole switcheroo, but actually, he's kind of fucking cuckoo. It's like, why? In the same episode too. It was like the whole episode was like revolving around that. This like bitch ass influencer using Emma for easy clicks and to humiliate her just to be dropped until like the season finale where she gets punched in the face. Okay, you know, that was satisfying, yeah. I wish she died though. A lot of humans die, but not a lot of superpowers. You know, not a lot of super people. You know, which a lot of them do deserve it. Fucking oof. The memory wipe 5th episode that everybody and a grandmama saw who the culprit was a mile away. They literally told you she was an op in the 2nd episode, man. Combined with the Jumanji episode, we see her flashback as a kid, which honestly, who gives a fuck, you cheating rat, you know? Lying, I can look past. Murder, I can get behind. You know, cheating, nah, man, that's where the line needs to be drawn. Boundaries need to be established, but at least we saw my boy Kristen Ackles in this role post Supernatural. It got my heart lifted. I got my joy back. I'm so glad he's in this show, like for real. I get so worried when you see certain actors in other shows, whether, like, I know Flash, quick side note, random Flash, I know it gets a lot of shit, but there's a lot of good actors in the show Flash, and the show itself, you know, a dumpster fire, but I do hope that after the show ends that I do see these other actors and other things. Anyway, back to the gym, fuck it. Also, I briefly referenced it earlier, but after watching the show again, I really don't get Marie and Jordan. You know, Jordan was like a dick to Marie anytime she was on screen. And the amount of charged hate she unleashed on Marie anytime she walked in the room was fucking insane.
I'm surprised you can walk straight with everyone's tongue lodged up your ass.
Brown noser, one-upper, mommy and daddy's perfect little hero.
Well, that's definitely not me, because my parents are dead.
You know, good girls like bad guys, head ass. And jumping ahead to point out another weird thing I caught before dropping a couple like positives, is that why when all the super powered like mega inmates were running around campus killing the faculty and other students, and not one of these super powered motherfuckers like stopped them? Mind you, in this school there are plenty of students aiming to be heroes, so they're like enrolled in like the battle program specifically, yet like 5 of these guys almost wiped out the entire school. You know, like I get it for show, but it's like, bro, most of y'all got powers there. Most of y'all in the battle program, so I know how to put up something. Like, where was that guy from the first episode? The fucking that was getting fucked up by Luke. You know, where was he at? Where was he throwing the hand? He wasn't doing shit. No one was doing shit. Everyone was like, oh, just fucking dying. Like, do something. All right, a couple more positives. Like I said, despite the show making some interesting choices, I did enjoy myself watching this. You know, after all, it's blood and superpowers. Fucking, what gets better than that, right? Soldier Boy, as per mentioned, the GOAT, along with Homelander, carrying like the joy for the finale, like the seeing them on screen just even briefly was like, yes, this show is here. You know, I would recommend this to people just for those two alone. Head Popper, I like her. I actually do like her a lot. Considering that the way the show ended, I'm guessing we're kind of jumping to the present where the rest of the boys are. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'm assuming she might be dead or we're not gonna see her again. Maybe inside a flashback, but you know, I do like her. I like the actor. I like, you know, her abilities and stuff like that. Sam, as chaotic as he is, he has a charm to him. I actually, like I said, I liked Sam a lot. He snuck up on me in terms of how much I really thought, I was like, this guy's gonna annoy the fuck out. I like Sam. He's a good boy. Evil Kate is hot. Just throwing that out there. Just wanna throw that out there. Yeah, don't get me wrong, she's still a bitch. We know why she's a bitch. If you watch the show, she's a bitch, but hey, she is hot. This whole like red eye, black eye thing they got going on when she like overuses that shit looks good, bro. I feel like that should just be her permanent look. That shit look, when she had that on for like the rest of the finale, she was on Demon Time. Oh, I was like, yo, what? Yo, keep this on. Yeah, she looks so good. Yo, action, visuals, we'll never complain. It's just prime time. Amazon, way to go. You're fucking killing it. Yeah, more blood, more. Also, wait, I do have one more thing to say. Dude, the rapist, bro, why was he like in the show? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, I forgot all about that. Like, I was gonna mention it, but then I was like, fucking, what do I say about that? But then I'm like, dude, he was like, he tried to rape Maria, and then I don't know if the Kate story was a lie, because that was the same episode she was revealed to be a traitor. So it's kind of like ambiguous if it was like that story was made up or if it was. But besides the point, the fact of the matter is this dude is going around drugging up people and allegedly would fuck them, right? Multiple times. Like, this is like an on-occurring thing. And I'm like, dude, I get he has superpowers, but like, not one of y'all would just like fuck him up. Like, not one. Like, you know, like, he's just walking around school and everyone's like, yeah, it's cool. Fucking cha-cha and all on the fucking dance floor and shit. And I'm like, dude, this guy rapes. Dude, what the fuck? But yeah, this video is long enough. I definitely missed a few things here and there. I might revisit, you know, certain characters or moments and stuff and really go like in depth with them. Who knows? Possibly. But for now, I just want to see how, you know, how I like doing this kind of style, or if I'm going to switch it up again entirely. You know, you guys let me know. If you enjoyed the video, you know, like, subscribe. It's free, guys. It's free. For now, you know, until YouTube changes it. So, you know, like my boy Kronk always said, you know, help me to help you to help them. Peace out.